been a minute since any of you have physically seen me, and in that time period, I went and got a perm. When I was younger, like in high school, when I was doing track, I had really bad anxiety, like undiagnosed anxiety, and so my way of getting rid of my anxiety was pulling the back of my hair and pulling it straight, pin straight. So actually, I had like curly hair in the front, and it was pinned straight in the back, so I got a perm so that it could work better, and the back has been amazing since then. It's the front that's starting to act weird now, which is annoying. So let's talk about high school. High school is definitely an interesting time of my life just because of all of the different activities that I did, and how I was as a person is significantly different than how I am now. Now I'm much more extroverted, much more willing to put myself out there. I mean, if you look at like my Twitch clips, you can kind of see like that was me at freshman year. That was freshman year. Andrew is the beginning of those clips. I was much more quiet. I just kind of let stuff happen, and I was just a witness to everything in a way. The thing that I've realized throughout high school is I can control my own destiny, my own journey, my own future. I have control of that. Taking advantage of every opportunity is kind of important for me and something that I've taken as a priority in my life. That's why you see me doing all these different types of projects all the time. Anyway, back to high school. Freshman year, I did band, track, theater, and football. All four of those. Band, I was never good at. I did percussion, and I was never good at that. I might go into like a whole video about band in general, but like short of it is I was not good at it. At first I did trumpet, and then I switched to percussion. That was band. I kind of just enjoyed the people that was around there more because they were more inclusive, even if you weren't good. The popular kids in band were definitely the ones that were better at playing. And yes, there were popular kids in band. The other thing I did, like I mentioned, is American football. I know a handful of you are from Europe. You guys have soccer as your football or football. I like to call soccer when I'm talking to people from Europe. I like to call it football, but no, here is American football. The only thing that I would say I was actually any good at was theater. I just wasn't good at football. I was a starter, but only because I was fast. I didn't really want to be there. I wanted to play the game of football, but not with the people I was playing it with. The people I was playing it with were much ruder and meaner than anyone that I was really wanting to play it with, so I wasn't very good because I just didn't like the people I was around. So it was actually the opposite reason why I wasn't good at band, because band, I liked the people I was around, I just wasn't very good because I just didn't try hard enough. I just liked being around people and socializing, but I was very much to myself, so I would socialize with my section. Anyway, to theater. Theater was kind of where I felt home. I did theater for 10 years in a row. I felt at home there because not only was I good at it, I was with people I enjoyed hanging out with and people who were also unapologetically themselves. To an extent, there's only so much of that you can do in theater before it's just putting up a facade, which seems very backwards, but if you're in theater, you know exactly what I'm saying. And most times it felt like I could be unapologetically me. There was a part of me that always wanted to be extroverted, that always wanted to be out there. Not like center stage, like right next to center stage or two spots over. I didn't have to be the person that was always in charge or always up front. I just wanted to be the person that was liked, if I'm honest. That's what I was shooting for. I wanted to be the person that was liked, because so often than not, I was not liked in football and I was not liked in band because I just wasn't good at either of them. And in track, I didn't like the people I was running with, but it didn't matter because we all had our own like individual race. I really didn't like the people there. They were mean and I was good at it, so I didn't understand why they were mean, because in everything else, if you were good at it, you were popular, everybody liked you, but I was good at it and nobody liked me. So I didn't understand it. And there were some football players there, so that also had to play into it because they already didn't like me from football because I couldn't catch. I was horrible at catching in football. I also just hated being there. But track I enjoyed because I could be by myself and just run. That was another way I got rid of my anxiety, was running. It wasn't always foolproof. There were times where even while running, my anxiety would still stir. I didn't fully understand anxiety until like senior, junior year of high school. My anxiety was so bad, I contracted something referred to as vocal cord dysfunction, which it was pretty big because I had to have an inhaler like someone with asthma, but I didn't have asthma. Like, to be honest, I didn't understand what it was that I had. I don't know that I actually had vocal cord dysfunction. I just think I was just having problems breathing and it was anxiety. I was in a constant state of a panic attack. That was freshman year, really sophomore year as well. Junior year was COVID. We'll leave that for another video. This is part 1 of high school. If you guys like this one, we'll do a part 2. So if you want to join my community, join the Discord down in the description. If you guys did like, obviously do that fun stuff. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.